on or not? Okay, half my stuff is not showing up in here. So my computer decided that it's not going to work for whatever reason. So I'm trying to do this on um, trying to do this on my iPad, and I don't know if it's working or I'm assuming it is because it says I am live. But anyways, right now it's just me. I don't know. Kenny might be joining us later, but for right now, you're just stuck with me. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Um, so my computer decided it doesn't want to work today. Tried logging into StreamYard through the computer, which is what you what I normally do anyways. Use it off the computer, but my computer decided that it's wanting to do something. I don't know, but it says it's only 55% done, and it decided that it was going to do this like literally 2 minutes before I was supposed to start. So I didn't even get on here on time. So oh, one of those days, right? It happens. So I don't know what this is going to look like. I don't iPad. All kinds of crap all over it. It's the same iPad Boo uses when she wants to play all of her games and stuff like that. So it's got crumb chips and everything else all over it. Probably ice cream and everything else. So, well, to put I thought you meant to put 8, but accidentally put 7. No, we tried the 8, and it just seems like it gets too dark here too fast, and then I don't know. I think Chicken Johnny also goes on pretty close to the same time, so I try to just I don't want to like I don't know compete or whatever. I mean, obviously it's not a competition. He's got like a billion people compared to us, and his I mean it's Chicken Johnny. He knows like a ton more stuff than we do, so I would tune into Chicken Johnny over us. But anyway, no, we tried to do 6. Um, Obviously, we had to do some later ones just because Boo was still playing softball. But she finished up her softball season undefeated and tourney champs. So she got her trophy and everything else. She was all happy and all excited. She got it all. So yeah, she got her first hardware. She's already talking about how she's going to set up a. She wants to set up a trophy room and everything else. So that's right, Michael. Nothing else. It might just be the two of us hanging out, and I'm good with that. I suppose we could have just been texting, but yeah, it oh one of those weeks. Like today, I was trying to decide what I was even going to talk about because I was like, okay, well we got live that were supposed to be going on, and then I was expecting Kenny to be on, and then that didn't happen. So and then my computer goes down, and I was just like, you know what? Maybe I'm not even supposed to do a live, but I had already put it in, and I know that's one of the reasons why I set it up during the day is because I know as the day goes on, I have a tendency to kind of want to talk myself out of it and just be able to just relax and chill and Netflix and YouTube and everything else. So it's like I set it up during the day when I'm all hyped up and I got more energy. Then I already know, okay, it's set up in my mind. People are expecting me. So then I make sure that I show up. So that's why I set it up during the day. Well, what time is it there? Because I have a hard time. I don't understand why when YouTube puts out the thing, like when you schedule a time and with StreamYard or with YouTube or whatever that you're going to go live. Because like I know other people, they say they're going on. They say that they're going live at 7 o'clock, which Actually, our time is like 9 o'clock or whatever. And it's just like, why can't you just tell us what time it is in our? I mean, surely they got that capability, right? I would think so anyway. But I don't know why they. I don't know why does that. But and YouTube is starting to annoy me. The other day, I get on to finally was able to get on my computer, which you guys know I've been having issues with my computer. That's why I'm watching videos like on our TV, but our computer is just not. I don't know. I probably just need to upgrade and get a newer one, but I'm cheap, so I probably won't. But anyway, I finally was able to get on the computer, and I was able to, you know, how the thing comes up when you're a creator and it shows that there's people that's commented. Well, I have comments from like over a month ago that I didn't even see till just the other day. And then I don't know. Cosmic Cultivators was asking, you know, if I had seen anything, getting notifications about shares, and it's like I'm not getting notifications about anything. So, and then I've been stuck on 506 subscribers for I don't know over a month, I think. So I don't know what's going on. I think YouTube has just decided that they want to pick on us or pick on me anyway. But it is what it is, and it's not going to change anything anyway. Well, hello. We have Sarah from the Big Blue House in here. So, anyway, I was setting up. Sorry, I squirreled again. So I was setting up today, and I was just like, you know, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, and so I was trying to decide, like, because you have to come up with a title or whatever, and I was like, you know, I don't even know what the title because I don't even know what I want to talk about or what's going to happen, which you guys know. I mean, I put a title up and then it doesn't matter if I put a title up that says something about potatoes. Shoot, I'm going to end up talking about fence or something. So my titles are just what I'm thinking at the time is what my titles are. So anyway, title. And see, I did it again, squirrel. Um, so the title was August Summer's Last Stand because like today I had to go to town and I had to get chicken feed and all that other good stuff. But I was going to town, and you ever have those moments where you just kind of take that minute to slow down and actually pay attention to like what's going on around you? Well, I was driving in town, and I was just like, man, it is a beautiful day today. It's like it's warm, but it's not. It's not like overly hot like it has been, to where you know you're just sweating gravy all day. Um, you know, it's just been a beautiful day, and I was just like, you know, this is it. You know, this is the start of the end of summer. You know, and then um, like the school bus goes by here today. You know, dropping kids off and everything. I mean, not kids off here, but school bus is driving by, and I was just like, man, kids are back to school. I don't know. Just something about the drive just made me kind of stop for a second and be like, what happened to this summer? Because I don't know if it's been like that for you guys, but it just seems like this summer is just like gone. Like it was just, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago it was spring, wasn't it? And like July, what happened to July? Like I'm pretty sure July was only like a week long, and it's not even just into August. I mean, we're like 5 days in. We're almost a week into August already. And it's just like, it was just June a couple weeks ago. So, I don't know. I'm losing my time somewhere along the line, or these days were just flying on by. But I was just like, yeah, exactly. Um, but today, when I was driving in town, it was just like, man, beautiful day. Summer is almost over, and I was like, I can't even believe that summer's almost over. So it was just like, you know, I need to get to the point where I like stop myself and just, you know, because I hear people say about with the kids, you know, that the days are long, but the years go by fast. And I feel like they're going by faster and faster. But like my days, I feel like I fill them with like the usual. It's like you pretty much get up every day and you're kind of doing the same thing over and over. And so you kind of get in this routine of what you're going to be doing every day. And so one day, I feel like one day is bleeding into the next, that bleeds into the next. So it just seems like one long day. If that does that make any sense? Like I feel like I'm rambling, like the stuff that's in my brain, but that's how it feels to me right now. It feels like I'm doing the same thing every day. So one day is blending into the other. And I was just like, this is like the end of summer. Like this is my last chance to actually have summer. What am I going to do with the rest of it? So that's where the title come from. Yeah. Like when you're fighting to keep your garden alive, time flies. I, this this year has just been like it's to the point where you almost have to laugh, because it's just like how how weird of a year it's been for me in the garden. First of all, I can't even. It's like I can't even really be mad. I mean, I guess I could, but it's not really going to do me any good. Um, but it's like it was our first year, so well, not our first year ever gardening, but first year for this garden in this area. So it was like, I didn't really know what to expect because, I just knew it was going to be different. And then, and then the weather, we had that snap of, I mean, we had snow in the middle of May or whatever it was, and then we had floods, and then we had drought, and then we had flood, and then we had drought, and then we had flood again. And it was just like, are you kidding me? And then we get a storm that, I don't know, does some kind of weird thing, sucks our corn or blows our corn out. I honestly don't even know what happened there. It is like I can't even explain it. Hey, Cosmic Cultivator. Um, it's like I can't even explain like the video. You can't actually see like how the corn lays out because I mean you can kind of see like the one part if you guys have watched the video you can see the one part how the corn kind of you can see where it kind of twisted, but it's like it like on this side it twisted this way but on the other side it's twisted the other way, so it wasn't like done in a circle. It was almost like this kind of like an amphitheater of corn. It it's just odd how it happened. So it's kind of like one of those things where you're just kind of like, I mean, whatever. And that's kind of, I would say, my 2021 gardening season. If I had to bring it all into one word, it would probably be like whatever. Because whenever I think things are going to go one way, it just turns around and goes the other. So I'm just kind of confused by the whole thing. It's just like, whatever. Something else happens, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just, at this point, I'm just very happy and very thankful to have what I have. The aliens graduated from straight lines in my peas to crop half circles. Yeah, I mean, like, I wish I could show it on video how because it literally, you can see the one side how the corn is bending, but the other side, it's just like it got smashed down and is going the same way. So it's not like a wind circled. It's like it blew this way, but it blew this way first and then twisted around that way. So it's almost like it got confused halfway through and then decided that it was going to change. I don't know. It was weird, but it is what it is. And we did end up getting some corn out of Kenny's patch, so I mean it wasn't a complete loss. And I don't consider it a complete loss, anyways, because honestly, we've never been able to grow corn ever. So even to be able to get one ear of corn is more than we've ever. Ooh, I don't know. Can you guys hear that? My neighbor is mowing, which is our son next door, and he just hit something and he just fixed his mower. So It sounded really bad, like to the point it stopped the mower. Well, hearing you cussing, so maybe it's not that bad. It's just like my piece. The video couldn't convey what I was thinking. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. But I'm starting to wonder if it's Team It Won't Grow. Maybe they're like sending some little weird will it grow creatures or something. Like little blowfish or something. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe a blowfish blew in my corn. I'm trying to, yeah. The alien from our Jupiter video. I don't know. Okay, so normally I'm used to having Kenny here to help me carry this, but can't carry it alive. And I'm kind of getting, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I swear to you, if I called them in there, it's for peace. Sarah, it wasn't me. I don't know. I could believe that it wouldn't be Sarah, but do you know who's doing it? Who on the team? Is John sending people after us? Is that what it is? Because I don't hear anybody from It Won't Grow saying that this weird stuff's happening to them. Either that or Michael is sending his little weird alien people up to mess with ours. Good grief. Ooh, that sounds bad. Michael's almost up to 1,000 pounds of veggies for the year. Wow. I don't even know. I need to, I should probably use this time to apologize to all of my Team Aquarius members. And it is a legit apology that needs to come from me. So I don't really need Penny here for this one because it's not him. It really is me. I have been awful about weigh-ins, like to the point of even tonight. I went out and I started picking and I cut everything up, put it in the freezer, and then it wasn't until after the fact that it was like I forgot to weigh in again. So I don't really. Kenny has been really good about keeping track of weight, but the problem is I do most of the picking in the morning, so he isn't always necessarily there. If we pick on the weekend, it gets weighed for sure, but through the week, I'm kind of forgetting to get because I'm just so in the habit. I mean, I've been gardening for I don't even know how many years, but I'm just in the habit, that you go out, you pick, and as soon as you get it picked, you try to get it in the freezer or process it or whatever it is you're going to do if you have enough to do it. So it's just a habit of years, and I don't know how to break the habit of weighing it. And the bad part is that was one of the reasons I was really excited about joining Shed Wars is because I was like, that's something I've never done is actually pay attention to like the weight and stuff like that. I've always just put stuff up and I look at the pantry and I'm like, okay, that's enough for us this year. And I know what our pantry needs to look like, but I've never thought to weigh it. So when Shed Wars come up, I was just like, that's brilliant. I would love to see what we do. And then I go and I forget to do all the weight. So we actually have more weight than what is reported, and it's my fault because and Kenny will even come home from work or whatever, and he'll be like, he'll see like the pickles or the relish out, and he'll be like, oh, what weight did we get today? And I'm like, I don't know. So it's bad. Let's see. We're on track for our goal. That's what's important to us. I don't mind the fishing aspect. Oh, I kind of want to leave that one up there, Sarah. Okay, so at least I'm not the only one that's forgetting. I like how are you guys remembering to do it? Because I seriously need to. I don't know if it's just bad habit and I don't know how to change it, or I don't know. Maybe I need a little shock collar or something every time I go to pick vegetables and I don't wait it, I get shocked or something because, like, seriously, I would almost I would almost say whatever we have actually recorded in in Kenny's like little book thing, I bet we have probably at least double. It's I'm that bad. Like, out of the entire week, I might remember to weigh one day, maybe. And so it's like I'm harvesting at least 3 or 4 times a week and forgetting to weigh. So I don't know how you guys are doing that. Hey Thor, how you doing? I like that. Yeah, we do. You gotta keep some. You gotta keep some of the good ones over there. But he did get a good one there. Hey Thor Haven, I like that too. As far as I'm concerned, we're all on the same team. Team teaching people how to grow. Yep, because that's really what it's about. So that was awesome. Yeah, well, I see you got John to mess with. I almost kind of feel bad for John in a way because I don't know if I've just not heard much from the other team, or maybe I don't follow enough people from the team Will It Grow It. But you guys are just awful quiet. So I don't know if Team Aquarius, maybe they're saying Team Aquarius is mouthy, but I mean, I know I'm mouthy, but um, yeah, like his whole team just seems really, really quiet this year. And I don't want to say that because then he's going to come on here or he's going to hear about that and he's going to be like, yeah, because I got them all in check, blah, 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 which we know that's not true. Oh, that is freaking genius. I actually have sticky notes placed on the door telling me when I come inside. Did you weigh today? That's genius. I need to try that because I'm cheating our team. Like, I'm horrible teammate. Like, how am I supposed to be a good teammate when I'm not even weighing in, which is what I'm supposed to be doing is weighing in. Like, I'm gonna get kicked off the team. I'm gonna get kicked on the it won't grow. And be like, she don't weigh it anyways, throw her over there. Robert's gonna kick me off the team. They stole the frog and hopped away. This is actually kind of hard to do. I didn't realize it was gonna be this hard to try to do it live by myself. I don't know how people do it. Like, seriously. Especially people like me because I get to talk and then usually Kenny's here to at least watch and pay attention. And it's, I'm trying to, it's like I'm actually having to pay attention. I'm having to watch the comments and everything. So maybe that's what I need to keep me from squirreling so much. Okay, so what else we got here? Oh, summer. Summer almost being gone. So Boo goes back to school. Um, Tomorrow's actually her first day, which means um, I do the pick up and drop off for school and stuff like that when she's here. So I have to try to figure out a new schedule because we had like our summer schedule, which I mean, you guys kind of seen where we kind of fell off YouTube, and honestly, that's because when she's here in summer, because I get her during the summer. I get her like during the day while her dad works and everything. So, oh, excuse me. Um, so a lot of my day is spent with her, and we do, we're in the garden and we're doing stuff, but I just forget to um, record it and everything because I'm kind of like in the moment, especially, because she's getting older and like one of the first things a kid outgrows is their grandparents. So it's like, I'm holding on to every little bit of, that Grammy time that I've got with her, so I'm not even thinking about recording or anything like that. So I'm hoping that now that summer's over, maybe I'll not squirrel so much and actually start remembering to record and, just then you guys got to keep me company. So, yeah. I have to remember that after I weigh, not after the harvest. Use me as the camera. I would, but the funny thing about it is she's actually better on camera than I am. Like to the point of she remembers, like you're supposed to tell everybody to like and subscribe and all of that. She remembers to do all that. She remembers to tell everybody, welcome to our channel. I mean, she like legit. She should probably be the one with the YouTube channel because she is legit made for it. Like she can just do it. As were me, I squirrel and then I have to edit all my squirrels out because you guys know how I really just take off thinking and then I start talking about whatever I'm randomly thinking. But yeah, I would say if anything, I probably ought to just switch it up and me just go to being the camera person and let her be on screen because she did a ton better job with it than I would. Yeah. And here's someone vacuuming. No, my um, son was mowing. So, oh, looky here, Robert's in. Okay, Robert. So, I've been apologizing to our team. You're the team captain, so I'm going to apologize to you personally, and I understand if you kick me off the team, but um, I've been really, really bad about weighing in, like to the point of um, Kenny has this book and he puts the weights in every time that we pick when he's home, and I might do a weigh-in once on my own, but otherwise I've just been in a habit for so many years that I go and I pick what I pick, and then as soon as I come in, I either freeze it or processing it or whatever, and I keep forgetting to weigh it in. So there's a lot of weight that I have not put into our team because I just keep forgetting to weigh it in before I'm processing it. So, like to the point of I'm legit. I'm not kidding. We probably whatever Kenny has recorded, we probably have double that. I just didn't record it because I forgot to weigh it. So, yeah, I had to apologize to everybody on the team. So you're the team captain. I'm apologizing to you. It's been bad. Where am I at? Yeah, shame on me. Yeah, so hopefully you let me at least finish out the season and maybe I'm going to get better. I did get a tip from Michael though. He just said that he's got a sticky note up that reminds him to weigh. So I'm going to try to put little sticky notes. I'll probably have to put it because you guys know how I am. If I put it just on my door, by the time I get inside, I'm going to think of something else. I'm going to set it on the counter, probably go do this, and then forget about it, and then everything else. So I probably need to like put one on the door, put one on the fridge, put one in my knife. I probably ought to just put it right in the knife thing because most of the stuff got to cut up anyway. So I probably ought to do that and then stick it on the freezer so that I don't get trapped freezing everything. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, and maybe that'll help me remember. Hopefully. How are you going to be the fish that is actually man if you don't waste it? Because I ain't growing anything apparently. Well, you don't grow anything. You just move strawberries, right? Um, how? I don't know. I mean, but in all honesty, I wasn't the one that made any kind of issue, challenge, whatever to John. Anyways, that was all Kenny. So, but I'm kind of cheating Kenny though because if him and John really are challenged against each other, whatever, I guess I'm ripping my husband off because I'm not because I mean, obviously I'm harvesting off of the stuff that he's grown too. So yeah, guess I'm just setting Kenny up to fail, ain't I? I don't know how to do the mic thing. Like I don't know. Like, do any of you use an iPhone? And if you use an iPhone, what kind of mic are you using? Because I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know. Like I got on to look for mics, and I won one um, from Adrian, or yeah, Adrian from um, oh good grief, Indiana Backyard Gardener. She did a giveaway, and I won a mic, but I don't know how to use it. So I don't know if it. I don't know. I need a technology person to help me out. So if there is an easy one that you guys are using with an iPhone, because that's what I use to record, tell me what it is, because I could really use it. Raymond Kenny again, shame, shame. Yeah, I'm going to blame him. He's here to defend himself, so absolutely I'm blaming him. Even if he was here to blame, I'd still be blaming him. Even if he was defending himself, I'd still blame him. Because it's not my fault, right? Let's see. I've forgotten how to do, like, literally everything. Invite. So if there is anybody in here, oh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do it on an iPad. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to invite. Let's see if I get it here. Maybe. That works. Boom, there it is. Okay, that would be perfect, Michael. Do you use the iPhone to record, or would what you use work with an iPad? Well, usually I'm on my phone. Well, usually when we do the live, we're on the computer, but the computer doesn't want to work. Um, can't do it on my phone because my phone doesn't want to pick up the internet for some reason. So I'm trying to do this on my iPad. So I don't know. Does it sound that bad? It's gonna get worse because apparently he got the motor fixed and he's sitting across the yard. Goodness. iPhone to record everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, send me what you use, but if only if it's easy, because I'm technology challenged. Like if it wasn't for Lori's World, I wouldn't even be doing a live because I wouldn't have been able to figure it out. But she legit taught that Tech Tuesday that she does. I literally learned everything, and she like literally walks you through the whole entire thing. So if it wasn't for like a legit walkthrough, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. So just know, Michael, if you send me all the information, there may be, it's very high potential that you will have to walk me through it, like step by step, telling me how to do everything. Tell him to start doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Take it easy. Literally download the app. Make sure the icons are there and you are good. Okay, great. Apps. Oh, speaking of apps, so guess what I did? I finally, well, I've had TikTok for a while, like a personal one, but I always forget to do anything with it, and just I watch more than I actually do. But then somebody was telling me that you really, really, really need to get on Instagram. So I started an Instagram account, people. So if you, let me see if I can remember what it is. It's doing dot things dot different is my Instagram account. So if you guys want to check that out, um, I haven't really figured it out. I don't know if it's just taking pictures. Like I don't even honestly, I don't even know how to do TikToks, but I'm starting to learn. Like I know how now. I know how to pick a song, and then you can just do the video while the song's playing. But all the other stuff, how to cut, edit, all that, I can't figure that all out. Like I don't know. Apparently, I need a TikTok tutorial and an Instagram tutorial too. So, so much technology. But yeah, finally, everybody's been on me saying, nobody uses Facebook, everybody does Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat and blah blah blah. I did Snapchat and that honestly just annoys me. Um, Everybody using the filters for everything and anything, and it's just like, good grief, it's just not my deal. Anyway, but yes, finally have Instagram. Instagram is easy. Just post a picture and write a comment. I've actually been cheating with Instagram, like I said, but I just started it today. So, but what I've been doing is I just record like what I want to on like my personal TikTok, and then I just use that video and just been putting it on my Instagram account. So kind of cheating, but it's working for now. At least until I can get everything figured out. Right? It takes time. It takes me a long time. So I've got to just try to. Oh, good grief! I'm going to try to say this, but La Bruja Morada Homestead. I do not. I probably just butchered her name. So I am so sorry if I just destroyed it, but that is honestly La Bruja, La Bruja Morada. Um, but they need a tutorial as well. Um, I tried. I had thought that I had got just plain doing things different Instagram, but then when I went to go try to log on, apparently somebody else has just plain doing things different. So I had to change mine to doing dot things dot different. So, which actually kind of looks better because when you doing things different is such a long name, and I didn't think about that when we named our channel. But I didn't want to go with like Homestead. I didn't want to go with like a name. I didn't want to, it's just so the only thing I could think of is we're always just doing things different. So that's where our channel name comes from, was doing things different. But at one point in time, we talked about renaming the channel Abundant Acres because that's pretty much what we decided that we actually wanted to name our place because it had never had a name before. So we named it, and we talked about changing our channel name to Abundant Acres just because it's just simpler and easier to remember than doing things different. But I don't know. We just didn't. And plus, like, we didn't want to get, I don't want to say pigeonholed into um, homesteading, but like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in like next year. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be doing like my chickens, my garden. We do pigs off and on. So, I mean, like the homesteading thing, it's just an ongoing thing for us. It's not really, it's not a new thing. So, I know we'll continue to do that. But I always worry about homesteading as a channel because it's just like, I don't know. I can't really do like cooking videos because I don't like measure anything. So it's like, most of the homesteaders, when homesteading channels that I've noticed, come wintertime when, you're not gardening anymore, a lot of them do like cooking videos. And it's just like, well, I can't really do cooking videos because I don't measure anything, unless you guys can follow videos of like, I don't know, about 4 shakes of this and, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Finding happiness in the, yeah, exactly. I don't know how, yeah, I don't know how to do it. I've actually tried doing it because, like, when our son moved out, I tried making him like well, I was going to. My thought was to make him like a recipe, mom's recipes, so that he didn't have to like call me for recipes or what have you. He would just have them there. So I was like trying to like fix dinner, and then it was like I knew, I put about this much in. So I was like literally putting it on a paper plate. So like, I don't know, just say I was fixing chili. So I would take the chili powder, and it was like I knew I put about this much chili powder in. So I was like literally shaking it onto a paper plate and then like weighing it so that I would know about how much I do. But then I realized it's like, well, I start with that much, but that's not counting that as the day goes on, that I'm not tasting it. And I'm like, oh, throw another pinch of this in or throw another pinch of that in. And obviously, you guys know I can't really pay attention to actually write anything down. So, yeah. If you guys could be visual learners, I mean, I could teach to cook that way. Mm-hmm. Just name what you want, do the videos you want, and be yourself. That's kind of why I just stuck with doing things different because it's like doing things different. I mean, I'm always it's not like I ever am doing the same thing over. I mean, I do the same things over and over, but I mean, I'm always changing something up here and something up there, whether it be our decorations or cleaning product or whatever, So I don't know. That's why doing things different just kind of stuck because I felt like I just kind of covered us personally as people, We're never, I don't know. Anytime you think that normal is just not something that we're very good at. So, yeah. Okay. Seriously, nobody's gonna come up. School sleep and food and taste. Mm-mm. Well, I can't say, I personally don't like squirrel. Kenny, Kenny's been squirrel hunting. I have no problems fixing it. I have no problems cooking it, whatever. But I am not eating a tree rat. Not happening. Mm-mm. The way my dad cooked squirrel, or my dad really loved squirrel hunting and fishing, and watching those things curl up in the pan, the way they just like little rats. And, ugh, I just can't do it. Cannot eat tree rats. Mm-mm. Not about it. There's not enough pepper or anything to make me, even if I ate. Even if it does taste good and amazing, I ain't doing it. Ain't eating it. Mm-mm. It's the time of year I start recapping what I learned through the gardening year. What method of gardening that you tried this year did best for y'all? Um, I can't really, I can't really, I don't know if I can honestly answer that because of the conditions this year. Because the conditions were just so out of the norm that what is going to work, what worked well this year probably wouldn't work in a normal year. And then, I don't know. I don't know. I know there are some things that I know I definitely have to change. So I'll probably do videos on that. But like in the dead of winter, I don't know. I then again, we ain't here yet, and yeah, I'll know that I can make a perfect plan today and be like, oh, this would be perfect. But then come time to do it, it's hard saying what I'm. It's hard. It's hard to say. I'll figure it out when I get there, I guess. Situated work. What did I miss? Oh, I have no clue. I don't even know what I've been talking about, honestly. Um, okay, I feel like I squirreled again. I don't know. Oh, summer. Okay, so good grief. Anyway, summer almost being gone. So I'm trying to figure out how to get my schedule back on track so that I know what days I'm downloading, what days to film, what days to upload, and everything else. So that is, I think that's going to be my goal this month is to figure out and already have it set in place of what I want to do. That's my thought. Anyway. Or just take this month and just go with it because that's kind of how my year has been. This it just seems like anytime I try to plan it out, it goes left on me anyway. So kind of give up trying for anything else. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to learn to quit planning because then floods happen and critters come up, eat, and this happens and that floods and droughts. And, whew, goodness gracious. Okay, so what else are we going to talk about? Focus. Oh, I'm telling you, and he can hear, don't I? So he can at least give me a. But he's done. He left me squirrel too. But at least he's able to somewhat bring me back. I've asked you this before. The beauty of garden books. No, Michael, you know me better than that. You really think I can pay attention to all that? I keep. I shouldn't say. I don't keep a book, but like I mentally know what I've planted in the past. Like, so I know this year what I planted. And so I have this like weird ability to be able to remember. Like, I have like that weird memory. There's some things that just get stuck in my brain. And like, even if I wanted to get them out, I couldn't because they're just stuck in there. Like the things that you don't even need to remember or don't even need to know anymore. They're just, they're still, like Um, how do you remember the planets from the sun all the way out? My very educated mother just served me 9 pickles, or just served us 9 pickles. So that was the rhyme, so that you could remember, my Mercury, the Venus, all that. Yeah. So random stuff could just get stuck in my head. Anyway, anyway, I have this ability to remember just random things. So when I plant a garden, I'm like I know this year, like I know Normally, Black Beauty zucchini normally does really well, but this year it did not do very well for us. Um, the Wisconsin cucumbers, they because we are really we don't necessarily eat a lot of pickles, but we do eat a lot of relish. And Wisconsin cucumbers do really well for relish, as where the straight eights that we got are doing better for like the sliced pickles. Um, so that'll be like things that I'll be able to remember. I don't even like have to write it down just because I remember what works for us. And then there's like certain things that I just know, okay, I like this. Well, this year I tried a bunch of different seed varieties and seed brands and stuff like that. So I probably ought to keep it in a book so that maybe I could explain it better and be able to stay on track. Yeah. Yeah, Pluto isn't a planet anymore. Yeah, so she doesn't serve mom doesn't serve pickles anymore apparently. I don't know. I'm gonna be focusing my varieties next year down to just a few. I think I'm gonna do that too. I think this year I think it was just too much new for me to be able to really judge our year because like the whole garden was new in in that area. I tried so many different ways, so many different methods of gardening, and then on top of it, I tried different varieties in the garden. So I think next year I'm really going to concentrate more on the varieties and just growing the varieties that are tried and true for me, the ones that I know that I love, and maybe because I did like how our garden laid out. I did like how our garden worked. Um, there are some things that I would want to tweak and change a little bit. Um, so I'll probably do videos on that to kind of because I think it'd be easier if I could explain it as I'm showing it. It would probably make more sense. But I think I definitely want to focus more on the varieties that are tried and true and that I know I love. Because like this year, I'm not super excited about the sauce that I'm gonna get because like I tried so many different varieties that I'm almost a little nervous of what the sauce is going to be like this year instead of just sticking to what I know. But this year, I kind of just went for it. I was just like, you know what? It's a new garden. It's a bunch of new methods. I'm going to try all different kinds of varieties. And so this year, I just kind of went for it. And I think next year, I'm definitely going to be reining it back more to where I love it. If that makes any sense. I don't know. That one important thing. I need to cross all the plants I want with weeds because I can definitely grow weeds. Um, so yeah, I don't know. To me, it makes sense in my brain. Um, I do know one thing. Um, after Michael telling me about the mortgage looker tomato, um, the one is doing really good. The one on the good side, I call it the good side, and I call the other one, yeah. Anyway, I got one side of the tomatoes that's doing amazing. I got the other side not so amazing. But anyway, the mortgage lifter on the amazing side is doing really well. And but then I got to looking at, how he did it and how he put the one Johnson there in the middle and then was surrounding it like a big circle. And it's just like I think it would be kind of fun to try to I don't know, come up with like my own variety of tomato. Not necessarily for sale or whatever, but just because I just think it would be fun to do, to be able to, I don't know, come up with your own tomato, I guess. I just think it'd be fun to try it. I've never, And it's something I've never done, so I think that would be really fun. I just got to figure out like the logistics because obviously I want to grow next year. I want to grow the tomatoes that I know I like and the ones that I know I love. So I've got to figure out a place on our property that's far enough away so that there's not going to be that cross pollination of those plants to the the plant that I'm wanting to pollinate. I don't know. It makes sense in my brain. I don't know if I can make it make sense. Um, yeah. Just like 50 varieties. I can't even imagine. I mm, I tried so many this year that were new, and I think there's a reason you have varieties that you love, and you should probably just stick to that, and then maybe just do like one or two extras because this year I just went overboard with the extras, and now I'm sitting here going, ooh, I don't know. Call it the yeah. I probably ought to call it squirrels. What I ought to call it. What do you have planned for the weekend? Our granddaughter is here for part of the weekend. So obviously Sunday will be church and then spending time with her. I would go pick her up tomorrow. So tomorrow, after we pick her up, it'll be her first day. So obviously we got to celebrate first day of school. And then Friday night is date night. We've been doing date night on Friday night for years. So we'll do our date night, and then Saturday is probably catching up because we are so far behind on a lot of stuff. And I know fall is going to be here right around the corner. So Saturday we'll probably have to do like projects that need done that we've been putting off because it's just been too nice and we've been on vacation and everything else. So Saturday's probably going to be a makeup day. Try to make up time and get every because I mean when you think about it, August is here. September's really nice. October sometimes is nice, but then it starts getting cold, and then I am I'm a winter whiner. Like I will whine all winter long about how cold it is. So yeah, so I've got to get everything. Hey, Monty's, how are you doing? I've got to get everything that I want done for the winter that I've got to do outside. I got to get it done before winter actually gets here because when it gets cold, I literally go into hibernation mode, and I hate being outside. I hate being cold. Um, like if it wasn't for me having to feed and water the chickens, I would probably stay inside for. I could stay inside for a month easy, not a problem. Yeah. Yep, we've been doing date night for I don't know, probably. So, well, my mom actually started it because when we got married, she wanted more time with our son. So she said that she wanted to watch our son on Friday nights, and so she started watching him on Friday nights. And then even when he got older, we still kept going on Friday nights. So Friday night date night has just kind of always been a thing. And it seems like anytime we stray from it, we end up arguing and fighting and everything else. So it's just like, you know what, we're better off to just stick with what works. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been an hour, and somehow I managed to get through it. I don't know if I got anything across or what, but I do know it is always good to chat with y'all. And Michael, don't forget to send me your information on that microphone. And remember, you might have to walk me through it because technology challenges there. What's the weather? Well, let's see what the weather's like this week. Today was beautiful. Well, actually, so today got up to 84, but it didn't feel like 84. It was like a cool 84 because the humidity. The bad part about Indiana is when it gets hot, it gets like super humid too, and like it's one of those things where if it was just heat, it would be one thing, but the humidity can really gross on you here. So, but it was 82, but it was a cool 82. Like there wasn't much humidity. So, but let's see, this week it looks like we're 84 to 89, but a lot of thunderstorms at the beginning of the week. So it's usual August weather. Actually, kind of warm. Yeah, 84 to 89. But I know our lows are still in the 60s, so which is good because we still need more time in our garden because you guys know that we kind of got our garden out a few weeks late because that winter storm, that random winter storm that we had. So we were a few weeks behind in getting planted of what I normally like to plant. So um, I wouldn't be mad at Mother Nature if she gave us a few extra weeks to get more produce. Like tomatoes, like our tomatoes, um, the bad side, they're actually turned, most of them. Of course, they turned and then they're dying. But on the good side, other than like our cherry tomatoes, like we got the chocolate cherry and the sun gold cherries, those are turning and ripening. But like our other ones, like we have one, I think we only have one of the Kenny wanted to get those beefsteak heirlooms. Um, I think only one of those was just now starting to turn, and then um, there's like two of the Rutgers, and then there's like two of the super sauce hybrids that are just now like starting to turn. So that side, even though it's the good side, it's not. They're not turning yet. So I went out last night and trimmed them up because obviously I'm not one to. I don't fuss with my garden a whole bunch. Um, Honestly, it's just because I'm lazy. But I don't normally trim tomatoes. You know, I don't normally prune tomatoes. Like I let the suckers go and whatever. But this year, because of them not turning and stuff, I actually went out and started pruning the tomatoes. So I'm hoping that that helps get them to start to turn. And then plus, that's also the side where after about like I would say about 4 o'clock, it starts getting shade on that side. So I know that side isn't getting the same amount of sun as the other side, which is another thing that I'm probably gonna have to change up for next year. So that's another lesson learned. But yeah, okay. So anyway, um, I'm on here an hour. I'm not gonna keep you all on here too long. But I do appreciate you guys showing up. Thank you, everyone. And sorry if I spoiled too much. I did try to stay on topic, but it's me, so you get what you get. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. And thanks for the company. See you next time.